Hey everybody, I'm Blackhearts 194, not 184. Welcome to the Book of Darkness. Now I want to give a little thanks to everyone who has subscribed to my channels. I have 50 subscribers, well over 50, so let's keep it up and bring subscribers a little bit up. And thank you for anyone who supported by watching it and also commented, subscribed, and follow my twits. I love to be able to get more likes on the Facebook, but let's get to the point here. I am gonna do a series since I did 50. Even though this is like a season, I wouldn't be able to do something. I know I've heard about the condom challenge, but maybe we'll do that. I'll do that probably the other channel. But anyway, I just thought maybe be the good thing is to start the series of myself for called the Book of Darkness. Now, if anyone knowing that what is the title of it, what is the meaning of it. Now, I would be able to think of other titles, like maybe like horror story or horror show, but I think I would feel like I'm just copyrighting the American Horror Show. So I just thought of the Book of Darkness would be the best thing. Basically, I would tell stories that are related, like creepypastas, urban legends, myths, true fairy tales, dark secrets, and creepy gamings included, and many more. And while I tell you the story, you'll also be watching some scary games that I'm playing or recorded. So I'm over voicing it. So don't assume that I actually are recording, playing, and talking at the same time because I would have a hard time focusing on that. So I just recorded it. So I'm over voicing it at this point. So yeah, let's get this thing started. Well, and also sorry about this. I kind of like had a brain fart moment, but this is gonna be the first episode of it, so I'll talk about that at this moment after I talk about this. If you want to know what the next episode I should do, feel free. Don't be shy about, comment on this video. Also on Twitter, give me like a message or on a post or if you guys want me to do I did this vote, but like no one didn't want to participate, so I just said, well, I don't think anyone would understood what I was talking about, so people were very confused. So give a little a shout out and stuff, and I will shout out if anyone would get the most recent comments of the same thing they want me to talk about or tell the story about. You will get a shout out for if you have a channel of YouTube or a Twitter account, either that. I will make sure to give a shout out and making sure everyone would subscribe to you or follow you on Twitter. So let's get things started. So I want you to sit back, relax, put your headphones in, make sure to turn the volume up. You may want to turn off the lights if it does get dark outside. If not, then don't worry about it. But we will head the journey to the Book of Darkness. So, what should we start in the first episode? Well, it is now December and Christmas is around the corner. So, what is the best way to talk about something scary? Well, people always assume that Christmas never have anything scary. Nothing horror happens. There's always a good jolly joy of making cookies for Santa or wrapping presents for Christmas, or like people in for Hanukkah would get 8 presents a day. Mostly, Christmas is supposed to be the happiest holiday of all. Or so it seemed. There actually are some type of holiday horrors that happen on Christmas, especially of a story. Of course, the movie will be coming out soon. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you're on the right page. And if not, I am talking, of course, about Krampus, or as people call it, Krampus. Either way, it seems sound even a little bit eerie and scary at the same time. Well, there are actually more monsters for holidays for Christmas than Krampus, but I thought Krampus would be the best appropriate since you know, I kind of froze moment because I'm just trying to look it up somehow some point. But like I said, it is close to Christmas, and there actually is a holiday that they celebrate with Krampus for in December 5th, which is Eve, and December 6th, which is the actual holiday for Krampus. So let's get this started. I try to see what just happened here, but okay, then I guess this is what I got or what I'm getting. Hold on for a second. There we go. Okay, for some reason I try to look it up because I can't really much explain it myself because, like I said, bear with me for my reading, my speech. So, okay, who the hell is Krampus? Yeah, I wonder who the hell is Krampus. We don't know much of it, so let's give a little bit of information. Krampus is a dark companion of Saint Nicholas, the traditional European winter gift bringer who rewarded good children each year. On December 6th, the kindler old saint leaves the task to the punishing bad children to the hellbind con. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Counterpart, known by many names across the continent. I'll give the phone this part here because I can't pronounce it.
Connect Ruprecht, Serta, Perchton, Black Peter, Schmutzli, Pilsnickel, Krabov, and Krampus.
Well, here goes. Okay. Usually seen as a classic devil with horns, hooves, cloven hooves, a monstrous tongue, but can also be spotted as a sinister gentleman dressed in black or hairy man beast. Krampus punished the naughty children, swatted them with switches and rusty chains before dragging them in baskets to fiery place below, or fiery place below. Probably meant hell.
Light of my life?
This one I can't pronounce. It is Krampusnetch, Night of Krampus. Krampus is celebrated on Krampusnetch, which takes place on the eve of St. Nicholas Day. In Austria, northern Italy, and other parts of Europe, party goers masqueraded as devils, wild men, and witches to participate in Krampus Nacht. It means Krampus intoxicated and beer torches, costume, devil, caper, and carus, can't pronounce that right, through the street, terrifying children and adults alike. Krampusnacht is increasingly being celebrated in other parts of Europe, such as Finland and France, as well as in many American citizens. Huh, never noticed that. Krampus' ancient origins. European practices of murmuring during the winter solstice season can be traced back tens of thousands of years. Wow. Villagers across the continent dressed up as animals. Wow, I wonder where they probably kill these people, kill the animals. That's just cool. Okay, wild men, mythical figures, parade and perform humorous plays. This ancient, yeah. Okay, let me stop. Guising, I somehow don't know why I couldn't pronounce that, but okay. And masking tradition continues to this day as the primary sources of for our modern Halloween with its costumes, trick or treat, and pagan symbolism. Among the most common figures of these folk rituals were Old Man Winter and a horned goat man. Is it? I think it says Archep archetypes now found in the form of Saint Nick slash Santa Claus and the devil Old Nick, aka Krampus or Krampus. And then, wow, this is weird. Santa the Punisher. In the 19th century New York City, an American Saint Nick emerges in the form of Santa Claus. Although based on the Dutch Saint Nicholas, Santa incorporate more elements, from pagan winter. Okay, I gotta know what this is. Solstice, of course. I'm dumb as hell. Costumes? He, well, okay. Relinquished his white bishop garb for the red suit, traded his horse and staff for a sleigh and reindeers, of course, to move his franchise to Christmas Eve. Well, we know about that crap. Okay, get the. Okay, my phone is being so glitchy.
Relinquished.
Okay, shut up. Santa also tried to take over the dark companion job of punishing naughty in the New World. Temperament was a apparently unsuited for the task. Santa, what did it say? Let me excuse me for a second. Neglected and abandoned his punishing duties. What am I doing with words I do not know or can't say well? Well, move on. American kids lost all the fear of Santa and his lump of coal. Thankfully, in the 21st century, Krampus has arrived in a land of the spoiled and dissatisfied children to pick up the slack. Wow, I guess sometimes in generations and generations, they guess coal does not work out. In some cases, if maybe if everyone knows Krampus as well, children would have been pretty scared. But anyway, let's continue, I guess. How it worked out for me. I wonder why my mother would never told about Krampus. That would have been very scary. Well, let's just see here. Well, about Krampus cards. While Santa Claus expanded shop sold products in the mid 1800s, America, the holiday cards craze exploded in Europe, in Austria and other parts of Europe. Countless seasons greeting cards feature Krampus, often emblazoned. What does it say?
It'll be over soon.
Krampus.
No,
Okay, buddy.
not Krampus. Whatever the fuck that word is. My God. Emblazoned with praise. What in the heck is this? Let me just do this, and maybe the voice will tell you, so I don't feel stupid.
Gruß vom Krampus.
Whatever that said, greetings from Krampus, which that's what it means. While luring image to suffuse with the modern sense of comic and the what the I thought that's surreal. They still with the mythical power of primordial horror, and Krampus representing the naughty side of the season, and oh my God, the sexy subtext of hard and ignored in these often very cheeky cards a century later, and What is it? No.
I mean, I didn't see it.
Okay,
Hey,
hold on
way
for a
back at
second.
the
This
park,
thing is
and
being
we
stupid
brought
to
back
me.
Can't be sure.
Brilliance of
Pretty sure bears don't
these in.
I've seen them open car doors.
What does it say? I think it says magnificent.
Magnificent.
That's what I thought. Magnificent work of pop art is now gaining global recognition.
promise you that no
Wow.
bear or anything else is gonna open
Well,
the
when
door.
was the rest of it? It's,
I guess
oh
that's
yeah.
it.
So yeah. So that's all about the Krampus.
I'm almost
And
feeling
just
relaxed
to
again.
show you what Krampus looks like, I will do a cut of it.
Huh.
Just to let people know what Krampus actually looks like, this is actually like a little bit of a cartoon image. I would imagine what it would look like in real life, but pretty much more scary. But they have costumes that are 10 times scary as the the pictures that you see that I just showed you now. So just want to give you a heads up, and then tell you about it too, actually, or maybe show you. Now, Krampus has what his image looks like. What I see is that he does have, kind of a devilish type of look with, hooves and horns, and I think a tail too. So yeah, Krampus is kind of a fucked up character as I see, and I don't know if anyone never noticed this, but there are multiple holidays
Ah,
that
this'll take care of them.
we don't know much or never heard of, included except for, Christmas and Hanukkah, or people, Christians that think that Jesus was born on Christmas, but
Right. Logs are
is
ready to
actually
go.
born in the
Need a
spring.
wrench.
But I'm not gonna say that about different type of theories. Maybe that will be in my own theory of it to tell you facts of it. But I did kind of spoil on that one. So let's if I can like maybe show it to you and then tell you about it. But yeah, just to imagine if my mother would ever, well,
Mike,
I don't think my mom would ever put that up, even though she did brought up Santa Claus when I was a kid, but never thought of having
it's gone, okay?
Just
Krampus
down
involved.
what is
But I would understand why. Why would you want your kid to be that terrified of it? It looks
I
like
must
the
have dropped it
freaking
outside.
devil. And there is a holiday, like I said,
Can't lose
which
my
is in
phone. My
Europe
parents will kill me.
that they celebrate, which is called
That's like my fourth one this week.
Krampus
Okay.
Schnapp or
Okay.
something like that.
Well, I'll have to.
It's gotta be outside.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at. There's all sorts of multiple holidays. I saw it on what was it, Facebook.
Fine.
If I could show it to you, I will tell you about it. But hold on a second. Okay, I may tell you this on this one, but I do want to show you this image that I found it on Facebook of someone posting it. The one that you just saw that was a little bit slightly in the
You've been
low
nice,
left
so
that
I'm
had a
glad
fire
to
flames. I
you.
think that's supposed to be about Krampus. I could be wrong, but like again, I will tell you this, and like I said, I already showed this to you, so let's continue.
Man one.
Okay, I found it after a little bit of long search.
Very
I
nice.
tried to find it on Google, but unfortunately, no.
All right, my lady.
Luckily, someone posted this on Facebook. I'm not going to mention names, but
I think.
yeah. So Christmas and Hanukkah is
Well,
not the only
I
tradition
wasn't
that
fixing
that
boots.
celebrates in December. And unfortunately,
Well, if
as
I'd
I think
known that
Krampus
ahead
is
of
involved
time.
in
I
it
don't know.
as well.
Kind of.
I
Gut
think there
feeling.
is a certain sort of name of it, but like I said, I don't know if that's the right name or not. But I think as an image, huh?
My
I don't know if this is supposed to be about Krampus, but here goes to the thing of it.
I mean,
We got the
I thought you were one way,
the
but you're
Yule,
kinda
the
another
Hanukkah,
way.
Christmas, Kwanzaa is another
not your
included.
fault.
Then we'll see people
Jess?
notice. People don't
I
notice.
really like you.
Dahamu Yatra,
Just give me a chance.
and another
Show
word is
you what you
Korokum,
Well, I am liking your confidence.
Sinterklaas. I think it means like Santa Claus.
Mike,
And
shutters.
Diamaz Mazvek
Close them,
Chick
please.
There's
Veteki.
no one out there.
I
sorry if I mispronounced those words, and I will show you this image as well. So yeah.
I really
But
don't
anyway,
like
but I'm
it.
not sure if that's the one in the one that has the flames supposed to be about Krampus or not. I don't know, but I'll just see if there's another thing that's called. All right, so Krampus holiday. We'll look that up.
Can you please close the shutters? Please?
Oh, Jess.
Not holiday.
Is it a fire?
Holiday.
Way cooler.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, there's another one I think it's called Krampuskunetic, is what I think it's. That's the image that I actually saw on it too from some person that posted it, and it had more than just I think 6 or 7 holidays of it. But this is the image of it. This is one of the 1900 greeting card. Yeah, as unfortunately, European has been exchanging greeting cards featuring Krampus since the 1800s. Like I said, sometimes introduced with that word again. You know, greetings from Krampus. The card usually has humorous rhymes and poems. Krampus is often featured
Michael, I want
looming,
those shutters closed
and what does
now.
it say?
Menacingly.
Menacingly over children. He is also shown as having a human foot and a cloven hoof. In some Krampus as sexual overtones. What the fuck? Okay. He has pictured punishing
I'm sorry.
box
I'm
boxing
sorry. I
what
think
is it?
I'm a little freaked out, and it's
Buxom.
hard for me to like
Boxing
this
women.
up and
What?
Over time, the
look.
representation of Krampus and the
the
cards that's changed. Older versions have more frightening Krampus, while modern versions have cuter, more Cupid-like creatures. Krampus also
You gotta be kidding me.
adorned, adorned postcards and candy containers.
Sure I do.
Yeah, actually, like there are some greeting cards that would instead of for Krampus now not only after bad children, but also after naughty mothers, and that's kind of a funny sexual, I guess, humor. I guess like you know what I'm talking about, but. Okay, these are examples of what I was talking about. The green cards. They have for children. These are the green. I think these are kind of like greeting cards or art figures of Krampus coming after bad mothers or bad or naughty mothers and bad or naughty women. You see, one of them was that one, the first one you saw. That's what the one I saw on YouTube. The other one, this one has a female version of it, and you see Krampus kissing, and then a Krampus, I think, try to flirt or seduct a woman. So, yeah, I just want to show you that pictures of it. So yeah, let's continue on ahead. Anyway, so all this is virtually supposed to be. Some people say that he's supposed to be either the shadow or the brother, the twin brother of Saint Nicholas. Either way, it's kind of creepy. And they say also, I don't know if it had talked about. We say that he has let's say about his
Okay, well, go find out now, please.
what his appearance is. Although Krampus appears in many variations, most share a common physical characteristic. He is hairy, usually brown and black. Has cloven hooves and horns of a goat. His long pointy tongue. Krampus carries chains through the symbolize of binding the devil by the Christian church. Fortunately, he trashes his chains in a dramatic effect. And also, what was it? He says of more pagan origins of Rutin. bundles of
How
britch
is it my phone?
branches. Yeah, that's the thing he carries that he paddles with to children. So yeah, he carries with chains. They say he can carry a lump of coal, but mostly chains and stuff. And of course, those branches that he has it bind together in a little bit of a thing to paddle children to know
Yeah,
to
Rex,
behave.
that means
People
you.
say if the children are more behaved than ever, let's just say they're more bad. They say in some cases that he sometimes would either kills them or puts them in a bag, takes them into hell where they'll be slaves for all eternity, which who knows could happen like that way. And like I said, especially in modern days of pop culture, Krampus is known as now, the features of the movie Krampus is another horror movies that has been coming out. I can't remember the last time a horror movie that came out because I think the last one was had to be a remake of Black Christmas. That's it. That's only it. But the other cases, there's never been anything a holiday horror related. But unfortunately, what I've heard about Krampus is supposed to be a comedy horror because it relate on some of the couple of actors who were in most comedy movies. Some say it is pretty scary. It is rated PG-13, so it's not really much of a horror movie where I don't think there's gonna be much gore, but I'm thinking there's gonna be blood. But we won't know. I won't know until I see it myself. So I haven't seen it, but I know it's gonna be sweet. And if anyone did not know about it, people say, like, I never heard of it and stuff. And some people may have not heard it until some shows. I actually need to look back to where it was before, but it said it was showed in some shows, especially there was a show called Grimm, and as we all know, as we love the American Dad, where you see Steve being a spoiled brat and stuff. Well, there's not much that I could say, but I will show some images of what he looks like, and I'm hoping you guys do enjoy it as me watching the video of it too, of what I was recording. But I hope you did like to watch me till dawn. I thought of this as a good atmosphere since it was more wintry type of atmosphere. I thought this would have been more wintry atmosphere of me telling it while recording it. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, please like and subscribe. And this has been Black Hearts 184 of the Book of Darkness. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And see you next time. Or if there will be a next time. Like I said, don't forget about what could be the next episode. I could have think it up and pop of my head, or you guys can have any other opinions you want. Don't be shy of telling me this. Don't worry, you got a lot of time. I won't be able to do another one probably till whenever I get a chance to. Probably maybe, I don't know, maybe next week or the other week after that. We'll just have to see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the support, and see you next time.
Now, Ash, I don't want to freak you out, but look at this.
What? Chris, what is that?
I think this might be what the spirit board wanted us to find.
The clue?
Yeah, it's a letter.
Let me see it.
It's a threat.
Chris, this is serious. We need to find Josh right now. What was that? Do you think someone was actually after Hannah and Beth?
If so, that would be really messed up. So, um, I've just been thinking about something I saw earlier with Sam.
What?
It, there was like this wanted poster, like full-on Western style, you know?
So?
And Sam really thought there was someone following her around.
So what you're saying, there's some criminal up on the mountain with us?
And then I found that crazy psycho letter.
Chris, if this is your way of trying to make me feel better, you're fired.